Top 50 important weekly current affairs from 8th to 15th April 2026 for TNPSC and other competitive exams. Now, let's go through this week's important updates. First question: who assumed charge as the chairperson of the National Commission for Backward Classes in 2026 as announced by the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment? Correct answer: Sadhvi Niranjan Jyoti. Next question: which legendary former captain received the Major Dhyan Chand Lifetime Achievement Award at the Hockey India Annual Awards 2025? Correct answer: Zafar Iqbal. Next question: what is the name of the port authority that launched India's first digital twin platform for port operations in 2026? Correct answer: V.O. Chidambarnar Port Authority. Next question: what is the name of the digital enabled service hub inaugurated in 2026 to expand rural digital access under the BharatNet initiative? Correct answer: Samriddhi Kendra. Next question: what is the name of the cryogenic engine successfully tested by ISRO to strengthen India's rocket propulsion capability? Correct answer: CE-20. Next question: which scheme promotes rooftop solar adoption by providing free electricity benefits to households? Correct answer: PM Surya Ghar Muft Bijli Yojana. Next question: what is the name of the Indian athlete who was named Para Archer of the Year 2025 by the World Archery Federation in 2026? Correct answer: Sheetal Devi. Next question: who became the first woman to head India's richest civic body by being appointed Commissioner of the Mumbai Municipal Corporation? Correct answer: Ashwini Bhide. Next question: which police force has been awarded the President's Police Colour, the highest honour for a police unit in India? Correct answer: Odisha Police. Next question: which program is designed to inculcate interest in space science among class 9 students and encourage them to pursue careers in the space sector? Correct answer: Yuvika. Next question: who has been appointed as the State Information Commissioner of Tamil Nadu to strengthen the transparency framework? Correct answer: A. Vijyaram. Next question: what is the name of the initiative launched in Ladakh to simulate space-like conditions for India's human spaceflight program? Correct answer: Mission Mitra. Next question: in which state were the Khelo India Tribal Games 2026 held? Correct answer: Chhattisgarh. Next question: which state won the gold medal in the men's football final at the Khelo India Tribal Games? Correct answer: West Bengal. Next question: in which state was the Arakku Kuni Tribal Millet-based food menu initiative launched in 2026? Correct answer: Andhra Pradesh. Next question: which human spaceflight mission will be supported by the CE-20 cryogenic engine tested by ISRO? Correct answer: Gaganyaan program. Next question: what type of propulsion system uses liquefied gases at extremely low temperatures as fuel and oxidizer? Correct answer, cryogenic engine. Next question. What temperature range defines substances used in cryogenic engines? Correct answer, below minus 150 degrees Celsius. Next question. What is the name of the gene test introduced by the International Olympic Committee to determine eligibility for women's events? Correct answer, SRY gene test. Next question. Which category of athletes will not be allowed to compete in women's events under the new International Olympic Committee rules for 2028? Correct answer, transgender women. Next question. Which tribal community's indigenous medicinal knowledge system involving 39 medicinal plants was recently documented in India? Correct answer, Sonowal Kachari tribe. Next question. What is the name of the specialized drone units introduced by the Indian Army within armored regiments to enhance battlefield capabilities? Correct answer, Shaurya squadrons. Next question. Which Indian state hosted the World Buddhist Peace Conference 2026? Correct answer, Telangana. Next question. In which state was the IMEX-TTX 2026 maritime exercise conducted by the Indian Navy? Correct answer, Kochi, Kerala. Next question. What is the name of the first next-generation offshore patrol vessel launched by India under Yard 1280? Correct answer, Shachi. Next question. What is the name of the second anti-submarine warfare shallow water craft inducted into the Indian Navy? Correct answer, Malvan. Next question. Which Indian origin chess player became Britain's top-rated female player according to the FIDE rating list of April 2026? Correct answer, Bodhana Sivanandan. Next question. What is the minimum octane rating specified for E20 fuel under the new government mandate? Correct answer, 95 RON. Next question. What type of submarine is INS Aritaman in terms of propulsion and missile capability? Correct answer, nuclear-powered ballistic missile submarine. Next question. In which Indian state will the first hydrogen-powered train run between Jind and Sonipat? Correct answer, Haryana. Next question. What term describes modern digital tools used to collect, analyze, and visualize information related to the Earth's surface and geographic locations? Correct answer, geospatial technology. Next question. In which country will the G7 Summit 2026 be hosted? Correct answer, France. Next question. Which field of study focuses on the relationship between people and plants? Correct answer, ethnobotany. Next question. Which large economy has been flagged as particularly vulnerable in the IIED Food Security Index due to demographic and agricultural factors? Correct answer, India. Next question. Which country has emerged as the global leader in issuing internationally recognized certificates of compliance under the Nagoya Protocol? Correct answer, India. Next question. Which two medical conditions are primarily treated using GLP-1 receptor agonist drugs in India? Correct answer, type 2 diabetes and obesity. Next question. How many categories of waste segregation at source are mandated under the Solid Waste Management Rules 2026? Correct answer, 4. Next question. Which state is home to Kukti Wildlife Sanctuary, where the albino Himalayan tahr was sighted? Correct answer, Himachal Pradesh. Next question. Which Academy Award-winning composer has been appointed as the brand ambassador of Yamaha Music India? Correct answer, A.R. Rahman. Next question. In which region is the habitat of Rice's whale located, making it vulnerable to oil drilling activities? Correct answer, Gulf of Mexico. Next question. What is the scientific name of the snowy owl? Correct answer, Bubos candiacus. Next question. Which type of geological activity is responsible for generating the stress that leads to earthquake lights? Correct answer, tectonic activity. Next question. What type of pathogen causes Newcastle disease in birds? Correct answer, virus. Next question. Which specific virus is responsible for causing Newcastle disease? Correct answer, avian paramyxovirus serotype 1. Next question. Which Indian men's hockey team midfielder and two-time Olympic medalist was named Player of the Year 2025 at the Hockey India Annual Awards held on 2026? Correct answer, Hardik Singh. Next question. Which Indian women's hockey team forward was honored as Player of the Year 2025 at the Hockey India Annual Awards held in 2026? Correct answer, Navneet Kaur. Next question. Which player won the Hockey India Jugraj Singh Award for Upcoming Player in the men's under-21 category at the Hockey India Annual Awards 2025? Correct answer, Prince Deep Singh. Next question. Which player received the Hockey India Asunta Lakra Award for Upcoming Player in the women's under-21 category at the Hockey India Annual Awards 2025? Correct answer, Sakshi Rana. Next question. Which sport is the professional field of Gurjant Singh, the Indian Olympic medalist who announced his retirement from international competition in 2026? Correct answer, hockey. Next question. Which law forms the basis of rocket propulsion used in cryogenic engines? Correct answer, Newton's third law of motion. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more current affairs videos. Thanks for watching. See you in the next update.